Morgan, what were your thoughts on the way that you guys came out to start this game today?
It was good. We kind of talked about that in the dressing room. We need to have a better start. I don't think we started with a lead yet this series until tonight. So that was a point of emphasis for us. I thought that was probably our best start yet, and it's going to be huge to do against Sunday. It's a lot more difficult coming from behind, especially early on.
How much of a mojo do you think that the power play has really established since coming back here for games 3 and 4?
Yeah, it's starting to get better and better. I feel like we're really clicking now. Honestly, being on home ice definitely helps a lot. I think the ice is very well kept here. So for special teams, that's a big advantage to the power play. And like I said, I mean, we've just started to get used to each other. We know where each other are a little bit more, and there's just been an emphasis on getting shots there, and that's probably been the most helpful thing for us.
We'll go next to Dave Minuk from Illegal Curve on Zoom. Go ahead, Dave.
Thanks, Austin. Morgan, just how important has it been to get the balance? I know obviously you only played the 5 games in the regular season and 4 now in the playoffs, but just getting the balance of scoring throughout this lineup.
Yeah, I mean the lineup's so deep that it's pretty wild that on any given night we can have guys anywhere in the lineup produce. So it's nice to see different guys score. I know it's been great to see LJ get the last a goal tonight and a goal last game. I think he's played some really good hockey, and there's still some guys who I think are going to come up with some pretty big goals for us down the run. So I mean, I think that's been the strength of the team. Ever since I got here, I was pretty quick to understand that, and it's been good for us to keep rolling and get production from up and down the lineup.
And you had a good lead going into that third period, but of course they scored that first goal. Is that a testament to the leadership of this group that even though they gained a little bit of momentum, you guys didn't fold and back, you kept pushing?
Yeah. I mean, I don't think anyone really liked how we came out at the start of the third. That wasn't our best hockey, and just kind of felt like we laid off the gas a little bit too much. So in one of those media timeouts, I think that was really a turning point for us, just staying positive up and down the bench, but realizing, there's a lot of hockey left, and that's a good team over there. If they pot 1 or 2 quick, obviously, all of a sudden that comes a game. So it was good to keep them out of reach, and I think after that, a little bit of a slow start, we kind of regrouped and finished hard, so it was good.
Thanks, Mark.
We'll go next to Mike McIntyre from the Winnipeg Free Press. Go ahead, Mike.
Thanks very much, Austin. Morgan, don't know when the last time you played in a sort of winner-take-all game, whether it was a game 5 or a game 7, like you're going to get here on Sunday. So, just what's the level of excitement to kind of play in a game where both teams will, be fighting for their lives?
Yeah, I'm excited. It's been a while. I mean, NCAAs in college is probably the closest thing in that kind of one and done format, but a little bit different now in pro, where we've got to know these guys a little bit. I certainly don't think we like each other, the two teams right now. So I'm sure it'll be a physical game, but I mean, these are the games you want to play. This is right from this moment we kind of came home being down 2-0. I think this is the point we wanted to get to. So there's going to be a lot of excitement in that locker room, but I mean, I've said it a few times to you guys. I think there's a sense of calm in there as well. We've known all along this is part of the plan, and we're going to work our way back, and now we've got a big moment for us coming Sunday afternoon.
We will go next to Patrick Williams from NHL.com. Go ahead, Patrick.
Yes, Morgan. When you came into pro with Hartford, what did you learn there that you were able to really kind of take into now, that has helped you further into your career?
I'm not sure if I can really pinpoint one thing. I mean, it's been a learning curve. I know last year was kind of a weird year, playing the same 2 teams over and over again, and it made it a little difficult to get up for games sometimes. But it was fun to find a way, and obviously now I've got a taste in a couple different organizations. So, I don't know if I can really pinpoint one thing. I feel like in pro in general, at this level and the NHL, I think winning puck battles down low has always kind of been a point of emphasis for me, and that's something that can really make or break a game. And for someone like me with my size, I think that's kind of a point of emphasis that I've always tried to focus on, and I think that can be a strong point of my game.
And then in the playoffs, there's usually trying to those swings back and forth, but you've averaged 41 shots per game. Why do you think you've been able to consistently generate those opportunities?
I've averaged how many shots?
41 per game.
Oh, the team you're saying, yeah. I was like, I don't think I've had 41 a game. That seems like a lot. Honestly, I know I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but it's just the depth of our lineup. I feel like when we get rolling out there, we're rolling all 4 lines. We're sustaining offensive zone time, and And once that starts to happen, all of a sudden you get the other team tired and you have fresh legs on the ice. I know there is a shift there. I think it was at the end of the second period or maybe the end of the first where we must have pumped like 4 or 5 shots on them in a matter of 30, 40 seconds. So I think that was Jonesy and Mizey and Pole's line. And that's just kind of the team we are. Like when we get them on the cycle, we can activate our D and we just find a way to get pucks to the net. And it didn't necessarily pay off for us the first 2 games, but I think now we're finding a way to get pucks behind their goalies. So that's going to be a big key for success for us to keep moving forward. And there's definitely nothing wrong with a high shot count. We'll
go next to Murat Atesh from The Athletic. Go ahead, Murat.
Thank you. Hi, Morgan. I just wanted to ask about those shots that you're getting early on. It seemed like they parked the bus so well. It was tough to get to the middle of the ice. Last little while, it seems like you're getting there. What's changed and how can you take that forward too?
Well, it's just been a point of emphasis for us. I know we've talked about it a lot. Spreading the zone is probably a big thing. We've been able to use our D a little bit more, and that makes it a lot more difficult for them to kind of just pack in the middle of the ice. So that's been a point of it. And I mean, just the power plays. Like our power play didn't click well enough in Milwaukee, but as much as they can park the bus, I think if we can wear them down in the offensive zone, like I talked about, that's going to lead to penalties. And then when we capitalize on the power plays, it's going to be an opportunity for us to get leads. So just that offensive zone time and just spreading the zone, I think, has probably been the biggest thing for us.
When you guys are getting so much offense from the points, what can the forwards do to create layers or basically make it even more dangerous for them?
Just got to take away the goalie's eyes. I think I mentioned it yesterday, but or 2 days ago in that game, in Game 3, almost all of our goals, there was someone taking away the goalie's eyes and pucks were finding a way through screens. So that's been a big key for us. I still feel like we do a better job of getting to the net and finding rebounds. Over the course of the playoffs, that's going to be a big way for us to score goals as well. So there's still more we can do, but it's been a big help. We've had some huge contributions from those guys on the back end so far.
And then we'll finish up with one more quick one from Daniel Fink from Moose TV. Go ahead, Daniel.
Morgan, the building tonight was deafening. It's been pretty raucous the last couple of games. What role has that played for you guys these last pair of wins?
Yeah, the fans have been awesome. I think just seeing the support that they've been able to come out and give us and the momentum, it's been unbelievable. I know after all the goals, you kind of feel it and it picks us up and guys get going on the bench. So that's been another part of the home ice advantage. It's been hugely advantageous for us. We've just kind of been able to feed off that crowd, and I think that's hopefully going to be something that we can continue to do moving forward.